Hi, and welcome back to Panther Press 2024-25 season. Normally, this is James's seat, but unfortunately, we haven't seen him since that famous victory. So, sitting next to me this year at the moment was Cam Costick, 8-time premiership player. So, welcome.
Thank you. Great to be here. Unfortunately, don't know where James is since the. What are you got in there?
Get on it.
Oh, no,
You're still going.
What's going on, boys? We've got the stumps here. What's going on? Get them medals.
You've been missing, mate. Where have you been?
Where's my chair, boys? Hang on. I've got to get a chair over here.
Where have you been, mate? You haven't been to the training? You haven't been to the training, mate? Where have you been? We started this week. We started last week, James.
Sorry, mate. Here's a drink.
We started last week, James.
Oh, Jesus. G'day, guys. We're back. We're back to the stump over here.
James, I think you're in the middle now, mate. You're the host of the...
Laying us down here. Oh, geez.
Just the four.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. It's, yeah, good to be back, boys. Good to be back.
No, but seriously.
Yeah,
Where have you been?
Well, we've been celebrating. We've gone. I guess we've gone pretty hard. But some of us, a few of the boys, Nathan was in bed. Was in bed pretty early after we won that grand final. So yeah, I just thought.
I was a little tired after carrying you there, so.
Well, we can get straight into that, Nate. After yeah, what a great day! What a great day for the club. Yeah, really taking out 3 premierships with 3 grand finals was pretty good, wasn't it, Cammy?
Yeah, 100%. Like, obviously, watching the 2s and the 4s the week before get up was wonderful, and then for the ones to have a big crowd was pretty special, I reckon. So.
Yep. And then we'll probably get into the Fig Jam later on, but as you said, Nate, best on in the granny.
Yes.
It's not too bad. Best on in the granny, league bowling, and at 43 years old, that's not bad.
I've written off at the start of the year, so yeah, no, not too bad. So.
Oh, that's not too good, but we're all back. And when's training started, or is it?
Yeah, no, training started.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, mate, we've been going for about 3 months.
Yeah,
This
no,
week
still
we've
not
got
bad Monday. So.
Oh, that's all right. We've got, I think we've got a few photos over there from our sort of the grand final and the celebrations and all that sort of stuff. But
yeah, we were planning on doing a bit of the what do you call it, podcast on the night, but you know, didn't really
Probably not a bad thing.
I
to get away from a few blokes, so that's not a bad thing.
didn't get away from this, but yeah, I think we've got some photos. We'll just we'll actually first probably get into our sponsors and have to talk about. We've got a main sponsor this year who has come on board, Arana Joinery, and they're actually sponsoring the podcast. So yeah, Mark down there at Arana Joinery, thanks for coming on board. And yeah, I'm sure he'll be down here as well. He's going to come down. Get
Benny Thomas from Ray White as well has jumped on and supporting the club again, so that's fantastic.
I think we've got a few other sponsors back on board, Cam.
Yeah, we've got Amalfi, and who else have we got? I'm just trying to think. We've got Amalfi. I know we've got a ball sponsorship scenario, but we'll talk about that later on.
Yep.
There's a few little ones. Yo Mama, is that there?
Yo My Goodness.
Yo My Goodness. Well, that's all right.
Yo Mama, that's Yo Mama is yeah. So now.
What's Yo Mama?
I think must have something about Monday.
Geez, it's been big, but yeah, good to have all these sponsors on board.
Going big time.
Yep, get back up into Division 1 where we belong, and yeah, get some more sponsors, some more players in, and yeah, we might run through a couple of these photos we got there. So we've got some photos from the grand final.
Let's talk us through them.
Let's talk us through. Let's get the first one up, and then we'll talk it through. There's actually a few that have been censored, so there's a few of the ones I wanted to put up there. No,
I've canned them, yeah.
So that's our first one. Our first one's the premiership one there. So that's and that's a start of when Bobby DeCoy he just got involved in celebration.
Let's be honest, he was pretty loose in celebration. I think
so. Couldn't keep his hands off us, but
he was the loosest bloke out there.
Yeah, that was great, but. Yeah, it was good celebrations, and that'll be Mad Monday. If you have a look through the photos there,
Some good dress ups.
That was a pretty
Am
loose
I
day.
right in saying there's no skipper in that one? I think he was he passed out in the background?
Yeah,
maybe?
There's a couple of blokes
James,
missing
look,
there.
you dressed up there. You look like you're going out to a
I
nightclub.
thought we were going out. That's, but,
Are they the clothes you were just wearing? When you come in?
no, they're no good now. But yeah, we're missing Dave Smythe. He was not there.
Well, he was not in a good way.
He was not in a good
He
way at all.
actually disappeared, and he was
Yep.
no good.
Tequila shots are not his friend, let's be
No,
fair.
it was. He talked absolute smack, and I couldn't understand anything he was saying. But that was good. Oh, that was Nate. Yeah, celebrating real hard there, and Nathan was asleep.
Yeah, I fell
Yeah.
asleep, yeah.
Yeah.
Went quite hard quite early. Yeah.
You went way too early.
Yeah, I didn't really, yeah.
Didn't really
Didn't
pace
follow
yourself.
my own
mate.
rules. Yeah, no.
So a bit excited, but and then this is the silly. Was it Mad Monday when Cam was definitely best on ground.
He's on the way up here too,
It
guys.
was still going up until this phone call came, and that was winding up. And who left the front door open?
Let's track back for 2 seconds here. So, what time did we get to? Probably 11:30, and then the call came out. We need to go somewhere, and I was adamant, not my house, not my house. But the party had to keep going, so we ended up back at my house, and hopefully Liv doesn't watch this podcast.
It was only 8. It was only 8 of us.
No, we had about, to be honest, we know we had about 10 to 15. So, we hope she doesn't watch this.
Yeah. I had a
But
good sleep.
it did get a bit out of control, and yeah, at about 6 o'clock with no sleep, got the phone call, and I reckon I was on the way up. Had probably another good 6-7 hours left, and then unfortunately that phone call came through, and one of the boys, not me, left the front door open. So had to nip back home and sort that out. So,
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was quite good. It was quite good, but. Yeah, we've got a lot more
Your sheets are
photos.
good, Tony. Like, nice. What thread sheets do you have? Because I had a good sleep.
I reckon about nine blokes found some sort of bed, so that was good.
Yeah,
So
I
at least
think
they
so.
got a bit of sleep. Good on
A
them.
few people come up, and I just said, take them and leave me alone.
We did celebrate pretty hard, and it was a great time. But we'll bring up some more photos as we go along during the year, and this will be one of the best videos. Bit hard to see there, but we got Murray. That's him hitting a single.
That's a beautiful. I've never seen it. That's celebration for a single.
Yeah, that's
Amazing.
him.
Wait, was it a single?
Realistically,
Was it a
if
single?
you want to discuss the price, I think he's out. He's actually hit it and then ripped the stumps out the ground.
Yeah.
He
And,
was trying to grab a stump. It was that
yeah.
a single.
Yeah.
Wow. What were you doing, Cody?
So Cody's thought that we won the game or hitting a single. We actually were a tie, and he's ripped the stumps out of the ground and celebrated, and absolutely looked like a flog. So
Brilliant. And just in the background, there might have been a couple blokes. I definitely wasn't one of them. But Sudsy definitely jumped the fence and was already on the way out. Again, he thought it was a beautiful single. So
was that not you? Is it?
I was definitely one of them. Great single. Great single. Best single
Could have
I've
cost
seen.
us the game. And
Oh,
then
here we go.
In the twos, Granny Morgie, giving us a shoey.
That is great.
That's better than a single. That is a good celebration after you actually win the game. Cody, take note.
Like I was saying, there is a lot more photos and videos that will sort of spread out through a few episodes. So.
Well, I think we probably need to thank our producer,
Oh, yeah.
our main man. He's going to be putting it all together for us. So.
Yes, well, it is good to have Ricky back on board, Halfback Digital Media, and from last year, you probably know that I was a bit of a schmozzle when I was behind the camera and in front of the camera.
Fred come in and said that he was going to do it all.
Yeah. But then, there was a couple of times I didn't press record and all these sorts of things, and we thought, let's get on to Ricky and see if he can get in here, which is going to help us this year. And he's lashed out. He's got about 85 grand worth of equipment here.
There is
for
a
us.
lot going on behind us here, guys.
It's, I feel like we're at the Channel 9 studios, but it's good, and thanks to Ricky and Halfback for being back on board again.
Fantastic.
But probably the next thing to get on to is talk about this year.
Yes.
What's happening? So we've got a few new people, a new president.
New president.
New regime.
Yep, new regime.
Well, Fred went with it, didn't he? So
Yeah.
got the fig jam, he retired, and then he said, you know what, I want to run the Roos, and
Yeah.
he'd nominated himself, and now he's president. So
Yep.
we'll get him in soon to go through everything, but I'd say that'll be
Well,
next week.
I've just been on holiday. I went to South Korea. Obviously, South Korea, North Korea have a bit of an issue. But I tell you what, North Korea, they got nothing on Fred's regime. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out this year.
We'll get political this show. It's gonna be
Yeah, that's why Cam's on board.
It's bringing some extra stuff to the party.
No, it is, but yeah, you got Rumpy stepping down. He's going to be vice president, Fred's president, and then we've got a few other people on board as well.
No, I think Cole Scott's vice president.
Yeah, that's what I said. Cole Scott's
Yeah.
vice president. And,
So that's all right, we'll just correct that. But,
anyway, I'm beating you.
you're still pissed. So
He doesn't know what that is.
just making stuff up
Oh,
now.
someone told me I was president before. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, that's good. Got a few things happening, a few functions coming up. Cam, you'll be in charge of all that sort of stuff. this
Yeah,
year?
I've kind of taken on a bit of a social sort of leadership role. Got the young fellas involved, but first week we were meant to have auction night, wash out. We canned it, so we're doing it this week. We've also got the iPod Shuffle night, and we've got the calendar out. So jump on the website, on the Facebook, and the stuff.
5K draw.
5K draw is a big one. January 18, lock it in, $100 a ticket. So that's the big one. That's the one we need to get around. But yeah, we'll talk about the functions as they come closer, I think.
Yep, no worries. And then probably one of the biggest things we're going to do this year is, and I've worked hard behind the scenes here, it's been pushed back a little bit by our new president, Fred, but we're getting a punters club going.
Are you allowed to do the betting thing?
We're not allowed to talk about this, but we're going to talk about it. So we've backed by Ladbrokes. We've got about 20 guys on board this year already, and it'll be the first week this week. So we'll give updates sort of the following episode on how we went. And I think,
So the end of season, actually, just thinking about it, the end of season trip last year, how did that go? How did that finish up?
Well, I just went on it by myself.
Yeah, nice. How was it? You just got back. Gilligan's was great.
No,
It was 3 months,
I'll tell you
6
what,
months.
in the pool down there at Gilligan's is pretty good. Yeah, no, it was good.
So that's been a good, what do you call crew trip for you? If you
Yeah,
got back
that's a
now,
long one, yeah.
Took all the money from the Punters Club last year. I was dispensing there. That's fantastic. So,
But that's something else you're in charge of, Cam, this year is the crew trip.
Well, I wouldn't have thought so, but I've got some dates. I've got some dates out already to the Punters Club. So hopefully April 9 to 16 is a rough guide at this stage.
Yeah, no
We'll see
worries,
how we
that
go.
sounds good.
Bali indeed.
Well,
Yeah, Thailand.
you'd be good for Bali.
Overseas.
well, I think with the second coming, I think I'd easily slot that in there. I think so.
Well, you gotta start laying some groundwork now.
Yeah, no, well, I tried.
Get in
with
early.
Gather round, so-
What's the date? Get in early.
When's Gather round for footy?
I'm not sure.
Because I've tried to get that one off. So.
Oh, well, enough about your schedule, Nate. But we'll talk about, so this year we're going with, we've got the four senior teams, it looks like, and then we've got our vets.
Yep.
And
18s as well.
the 18s are
Which
going
also
again.
won the premiership last year.
Yeah, 18s and 16s. So yeah, it was what's that? 5 flags last year for the club, so it was pretty good.
Yep.
But yeah, going around again.
That's it.
And they got the old blokes back here at the club. They're just causing trouble.
Yep.
There's a grease ball over there.
Dozzy in the background. There we go.
Oh, that's not good. But yeah, so we've got the 4 teams, and yeah, obviously last week was a washout. We're going again. We might as well go through the teams now for this week. So we've got the first 11 playing at home against the Basin. I'm going to read out those teams. I'll read them out then.
Can't see that far. No,
Can't
I
read.
struggle with that.
All right, so we've had a couple of ins and outs this year. So we've got Dave Smythe, Nathan Hicks, Marlowe, myself, Lockie Tibbles is in the ones, Matt Sutherland, Lockie Bolts is up in the ones, played a couple of games last year, Ryan Bullock, Cam Costick and Nath the Bog Caton, so he's back as well. And then one of this great bloke, it's great to have him back, he's a superstar junior, played high level cricket, Premier Cricket and in overseas as well, and Shawnee Griffin, great to have him back, so very exciting.
Very
Awesome
exciting.
get.
Yep, it's awesome getting, yeah, Hitchy's definitely going to use him.
Yes.
Use him this year, even when he's not ready to go. But
Yeah, he might have thrown Shawnee the ball last week, and Shawnee didn't expect to bowl, and he just said, "Here, you're in."
Open the bowling.
Shawnee coming back from ACL, been out of the game for a while, and literally was throwing the ball to open the bowling. So could definitely see the nerves on Shawnee's face before he started. But he did a good job.
But he did get a wicket there, Cam. Do you want to talk us through that?
Mate, but, sometimes when a guy gets his first wicket for the club, you just got to get around him. But probably more so the catch, I think. Absolute classic catch. Off the helmet, dive the gully, took your spot, so you probably don't get it back for the rest of the year. Another hanger.
Do you want to talk us through your one?
Do we just want to roll straight into the fig jam, or?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk us through your catch?
Oh well, I was lucky to be on the ground. To be honest,
Yeah,
I'd lost 14 litres of blood that day.
No word of a lie, he's bleeding on arrival and for the next 2 hours.
Well, maybe missed the first 20 overs, but that's all good. We'll be back this week. I think caught a couple of trainings, so it should be right. But we'll move on from that, yeah. We'll get to the two side. Can you read that, Cam?
Yep, so the twos are away against the Basin. We've got Morgie, we've got Blake, both started the season off pretty well last week. Zachy got 30 odd as well. Harry Bolts, Cooper, the skip, Cooper Fisher, the wicket keeper, Brad, Kynan, Braden, Shane back after 3 to 6 months overseas, and can definitely tell he's been in a good paddock. Sorry, Shane. And Geordie is also just holding up the tail there. And then obviously we've got the threes. Nath, you want to tell us who the threes are playing?
Where are we playing?
You might have to get your phone.
Yeah, the threes are playing Upper Ferntree Gully on the back oval here.
Yep.
1 p.m. start. That's pretty good. You see on the screen there. We'll run through that team. We've got Nathan Walden. He's given up the captaincy this year, unfortunately, after that sort of disaster at the turn of the season. But Lukey Epps.
Welcome back.
Huddy Reid, Jade Ribeiro, Lockie Wilkins, Keys Taylor, Will Bonchar, Steve Potter, David Potter, Lucas Hamilton and Tommy May.
And probably just on the captaincy, Steve Potter, a lot of cricket experience, has jumped in and is just going to guide those young players, which I think is a really good role. But Nath will definitely support him in that. So that's a super appointment for the club.
Yep, that was good. And the fourth 11, Eildon Park versus Upper Ferntree Gully at Upper Ferntree Gully, Kings Park. Can you read that one out there, Cam?
Yeah, I can. You can't see it either.
No, I can see
You
it.
guys are getting old.
I'm still blind.
Sam Fry, Tyler Hunt, Hayden Whiting, Chris Campbell, Cam Hamilton, Brad Hamilton, Lukey Mack, and then we've got Cooper, Cade, Joshy B, also back after a big Europe trip, and Thomas holding up the tail there for the fourth 11.
Now that's good. That's good. So that's our teams for this week. I know the vets got washed out last week as well, but they'll be. I'm not sure if they played make-up game.
Yeah, Cody was filthy.
That's what we've probably mentioned that Cody's not playing senior cricket this year, but he decided he's going to have a crack at the vets. So.
Yep. Well, that's probably a good segue. Just talking about some of our signings. We talked about Griffo, but unfortunately we did lose a couple. We did some early signings, so it was nice to see. Some of the signings, you're part of that. Who did we sign early?
We signed Smiley early.
Nosy early. Early.
Early. Who else did we sign early? Taters, did we sign
early? Yeah, we got him at Gilligan's.
Yeah, got him at Gilligan's just before he jumped on the plane. Would have been Zachy.
Zachy, he signed,
So a couple early signings.
The blokes were really excited. Yeah.
Excited to be part of it.
And then myself, I was back on board. Cam, you were back on board.
Back on board.
What about the outgoing players?
We had a retirement in Lee Waldron after the grand final.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Isn't he?
James.
James. Let's just talk about the retirements.
Freddie retired.
Big John.
Lucky Alexander
retired.
Kano retired.
Tranny.
He's got ice hockey.
Yeah, in America or Canada or something like that.
I think he got picked up.
Stanley Cup, I believe he's going for.
I did see him selling his bag, his ice hockey bag, so he could buy a stick.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, but he had nowhere to put the stick, so then he sold the stick and bought the bag.
Where are you going to put it? Where are you going to put it?
Around in circles and that.
Fantastic.
So, good luck with that.
So I think, a lot of retirements, but...
and then good luck to the
Good luck to the guys that have moved on too as well, like Nosy.
Yeah.
he's
Lee
Lee Waldron.
Yeah.
Didn't-
Yeah. No, he retired.
Hey, I was signed early.
He's out of retirement.
And, I don't know what's going on. Faz is.
No, he's,
No,
I don't know what he's doing.
I think we're just sort of giving crap to these blokes who just signed up early, like Zach and Noah, and then just off they go. But, I'll tell you what, and off they go, and they can keep going and don't come back. So anyway, no, we'll take Zachy. We'll take Zachy back. But no, he can get stuck.
Big open arms. You're all welcome back.
No, Zachy's just taken a little break because he's gone cricket footy.
And congratulations, Zachy, on your Division 17 football grand final win. That was great work, mate, and hopefully get back to Division 1 cricket soon.
He'll be back.
Yeah, hopefully
No,
do
for
that.
that.
But you know what we should do? We've talked about it. I think it's time to maybe get a little mention here from our new president who will come on board and give us a little bit of a rundown on the things that have happened at the club and what we're looking forward to.
We can't wait for him to come on board and say hello now. Come on, Fred.
Fred, come and have a quick word, Fred.
It's all over there. Come on.
News. Why am I on here on my own for? What's going on? Why am I sitting here?
It's all about you. Tell me how you talking about.
I can't.
What's going on? No, we're trying to get you up here.
You blokes are pricks.
We need to know. No, it's
I'll just sit here for a bit.
You sit there.
James is just freshening up.
I could do with a wash, tape. Jesus. To quite.
Fred, it's good to have you.
Good to be here. Good to be here. Start of a new season.
Definitely.
Divi 1. It's good.
Rundown. Do you want to give us a rundown on what's happened on the off season?
Fair bit. We're trying to get some new hats. New club hats. It's all about the hats. Everyone hassles me about hats. Like Marlo messages every 2 weeks about hats.
Yeah.
What's going on with the hats? Fred, have you ordered the hats?
Well, we're off to a flyer.
It's all about the hats. This is one of the new hats.
So thanks for coming in.
No, it's good.
It's all about the hats.
Are these premiership hats or
Yeah.
just normal hats?
No, if
Like,
you
what
want
do
to order premiership hats, you can.
No, but in all seriousness, Fred, you've got a new committee. Do you want to run through maybe who's on board, what your sort of goals are for the year, and I guess where we're headed?
No, look, we've got an expanded committee this year. We've actually got a president and a vice president and a secretary and a treasurer. Rumphy pretty much did all that last year. We've got about 12, I think we've got 12 general committee members. Things are going really well. We've got a good social committee team. We've got a good social media team. We've got Cam's on board with social media doing some good stuff as well. Events, we've got events coming out of events this year, which is really good. So we're pretty much organised to have a full year.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, thanks, Fred.
Well, I didn't even know it was coming on. I sat there watching the 2
No,
seconds.
we've got the Fig Jam Awards back this year as well.
Yeah, okay,
so
well, you know.
I'm pretty excited about that because you obviously won it last year. So
Well,
where did it sit with like your premiership medal and your Fig Jam medal? Which
Oh, look, it was all right. I
Which
mean,
one was the better one?
always premiership captain in your last game, and you know.
Yeah.
So have you done that, tape? I think you have you? No. You didn't win one at Rover, did you?
I haven't played against girls before.
No. I'd get you out.
James,
They'd get you out. There's nothing wrong with there is nothing wrong with women's cricket, James. Jeez. It's
just
terrible.
remember he's had a few. He's still like,
still blind.
still on Mad Monday. So
Really?
It'll be the last show, right?
Maybe that might change our rating on YouTube. Yeah, so it's a good start to the year. We're pretty much organised to hit the ground running. Yeah, it's up to us now win games of cricket and have a good time, and you know a lot of work's been done before, and now it's just yeah.
So
go Tom.
the big question: retired president, big job. However, the force is short.
No, they're
Are
not.
you stepping in?
no.
He is.
No, I've retired. Body says no, and that's it.
Look fit though, Fred.
Oh yeah. Fit as I don't know. Fit as
All right. Very good.
yeah.
Thank you for coming in.
No, thank
Oh, we've got a little video.
Oh,
A little video here from the...
Look at that jiggle. That's good. I don't mind that.
Laying on the ground there,
Or someone. Yeah. Well, that was good.
Yeah, no,
So that's the leeway.
That was
into
the warning.
Big
That
Jam
was the
Award.
warning.
That was the warning.
yeah.
That was the warning, yeah. That's
Very
right.
nice.
Remember that.
So that'll happen every week because that's the Big Jam lead up.
So hang on.
I actually don't mind that.
Fred, I'll put it to you. President's shout. Is it on?
No.
All right. So if that's not on, that dance is on.
That's fine. I can deal with that.
So that
That's
dance
fine.
happens on a Thursday night. It's selection.
Only a
if
little
we
part
go
of my
for-
guts hang out. That's all right.
So you heard it here, guys. No president's shout, but we might get the warning dance a few more
Yeah, no,
times.
that's all right. It's all right.
No president shout.
Nah.
All right, thanks for coming on, Fred. We'll speak to you next week.
No, you won't.
Obviously. Oh yeah.
What are you doing, Nathan? Are you still talking to us? Anyway,
I thought we were cutting and editing here, so.
yeah, I know. I feel like I'm
You're
filming
ready
with
to
Bill Brownless here. No, but like you say, Nathan, we'll have a few new segments this year that we'll sort of roll out next week. Yeah, sort of one that I want to start is one we call them the peeves off Panther, which will sort of give us a bit of a chance to let off a bit of steam and yeah, some few little issues
It's
or
more
people.
so you let
Oh
off
yeah,
some
I'm trying to
steam,
let
so-
off some steam.
So that'll be James's segment, and we'll probably just try and rein him in there.
Yeah,
So
yeah, well, there has been
we'll
a
have
few.
the Panther Press medalists as well this year as well. So
Yep. There's been a few, but we might save them for next week, and we'll yeah, we'll get into those.
yep.
But got anything else we need to talk about this year from a club sort of point of view?
Obviously, we've got the auction night this weekend. I think that's going to be a pretty big night.
Yep.
Hopefully, no rain this week. Fingers
Yep.
crossed.
The weather looks good.
Don't really have much
Yeah.
else.
Do you want to let off any steam for this week? You sure? Like, you've had a belly full, you've come in, you've still
Bit of
had Monday.
Oh,
do you just
definitely.
like,
First Panther peeve of the year.
Yeah,
you can
just-
hit us with one.
yeah.
Forgot what it was about.
I'd say there's probably, I think
This
it's
is-
leaning towards the
Does that matter? Which one?
Punters Club. And
Oh yeah, so the first peeves off thing. We're trying to do a good thing for the club. Probably touched on it a little bit before, but I thought we'll try and get everyone involved. Try and, you know, maybe I can put a post into the senior Eildon Park Cricket Club players page, where senior people are.
Pump it up.
Yeah, pump it up and get people involved in the punters club, and yeah, we can have a bit of a chat about that. But yeah, Freddie's been knocking that on the head. He's been knocking it on the head all week, all for about 3 months since I started doing this. So Fred, pull your head in, mate. Pull your head in. Do your job. Stop worrying about your hats, and let us do our punters club. Let us have a bit of fun.
Oh, very good. You
But
alright?
yeah, that'll probably.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, I'll.
I thought you were going to go with it.
Actually, I'm getting a bit tired. I do need a bit of a snooze. And, yeah,
Cam's
we'll
got a good bed.
yeah.
Have a snooze, so.
I'll really work into these. There's a few, and once again, you knocked a few of them on the head. You're not really allowed to talk about, but
Yeah.
we'll work this out, and we'll start getting the steaming up a little bit more each week. So
Yep.
yeah, but that'll probably do us for this week. And good luck to all our teams, and hopefully start off with 4 wins.
Yep.
And yeah.
And no president's shout.
But we
No,
might
so-
get a dance. Unfortunately, we might work on the president's shout. I
Yeah.
think presidents, that's basically part and parcel of your job. So maybe that's another P for another day.
Yeah, it's another deal.
It's just
Might be a few, Fred. Might be a few.
Peeved off president.
fantastic.
All right, thanks, and see you next week.
So.